Well, it's that time of year again where cucumbers are abundant and it's pickle making time. I've been acquainted with a recipe that I've been using for several years now, and I'm going to show you how I do it. It's really, really easy, and I think that you're going to like it too. It makes lots of crunchy, delicious pickles, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. So of course you want to start with clean cucumbers. I have a small batch here. I'm going to add to these in a second, but you want to wash your cucumbers up, make sure they're nice and clean, and then I'll show you how to prepare them. And as with all good things that we've been filming this summer, you need a good helper. So we have Cameron washing the cucumbers for us. All right, so before we do anything else, we're gonna get our brine going. This is gonna be the solution that's actually gonna pickle our cucumbers. So I'm gonna have to go back and forth a little bit, but you're gonna need 12 cups of water. And then we're gonna put in 3 cups of pickling vinegar. And so I'm gonna get that in there and then I'll show you what's next. All right, so here is the 12 cups of water and 3 cups of pickling vinegar that I was talking to you about. And now we're gonna go add the rest of the stuff to our brine. All right, so next we're gonna put in 3/4 of a cup of sugar. And I don't have this turned on yet, so you can stir it or not, it doesn't matter. And then 3/4 of a cup of coarse kosher salt. So let's get that going. Da, 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 da. Welcome to my kitchen, by the way. It's been a while since I've had you in here. It's a busy, busy season. I'm sure everybody's making jams and jellies and pickles. Okay, 3/4 of a cup of kosher salt. And I just shake this, to be honest with you, but I'm sure there's an actual measurement. I think like a teaspoon of whole celery seed. I just go nuts out of it. Wow, and I really went nuts. That was not supposed to happen, by the way. Okay, it'll be fine though. It'll taste good. So we'll stir that. We'll turn this on, and then we can prepare our pickles in our jars while this is coming to a gentle boil, and then we'll be good to go. So let's head over to like the pickle making station and show you what we're putting in our jars. I've enlisted the trustiest helper. Hello.
Hello.
He hates when I put him on the spot. To get some garlic cloves peeled, and then we're gonna get some white pearl onions peeled for our pickles.
Yum.
Thank you. So I've got some of my homegrown dill here, and we're gonna start by stuffing that in the jars. All right, be sure to now put your stove on 200 Fahrenheit, just a low, because we're actually gonna put our pickles in here in a second. I know it sounds strange, but that's what we're doing. So 200 Fahrenheit in your oven. So I'm just gonna show you a few jars at a time. We have a bigger amount of pickles to do than this, but so I've put some dill in each jar, and then each jar has 3 cloves of garlic and 3 pearl onions. I'm gonna put 1 bay leaf in each jar here. And then we're gonna add, that's not a very nice bay leaf, there we go. Then we're gonna add a 1/4 teaspoon of pickling spice to each of these guys, and it can be heaping, that's fine. This is what adds to the flavor. So pickling spice. And now we're ready to put the pickles in. So what you're gonna wanna do is just stuff them straight in. These are clean washed pickles. They can be wet still, it doesn't matter, because these are gonna go in the oven. So I go kind of around the jar, because of course you wanna try to utilize your space the best you can. And you just kind of stuff them in there. And try to fit them in as best you can. And you can see how I'm doing it, so we don't need to film this for an exorbitant amount of time, but just fill your pickle jars as so, and then I'll show you the next step. All right, so we have all our ingredients in here. We have filled our jars with pickles, cucumbers. We're gonna put these in the oven for 10 minutes, and when they come out, we're gonna put our boiling brine in, we'll seal them up, and that's it. you guys. They're like 2-second pickles and they turn out so crunchy and the flavor is the best I've ever had. So get your pickles into the oven, 200 Fahrenheit for 10 minutes and then we'll get them out and put our brine in. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, so we're gonna get these jars out now. And they're ready for the brine to be put into them. So I'll just do a couple at a time for you so you can see how it's done. I forgot my measuring cup. Okay, so we're just gonna fill these guys up with brine. And you want to make sure that your pickles are stuffed down below the level of the where the jar lid is going to go, otherwise they won't seal. So we're just going to give that a little there, and a nice clean cloth, and we're going to put our lid on. And then put on your jar lid. And that is it, you guys. You're done. You're gonna put those to the side. Do it again. And you just repeat this process. You leave it for a month and you got amazing pickles. That's it. How easy is that? I've been doing this for years and years and years. I want to give a big shout out to my friend Chelsey who showed me this recipe. This is her recipe. It is not an original recipe of mine. It is her family recipe. And I've been using it for years and years. And the pickles are the best I've ever had, honestly. So I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Put the lid on. Jar on. And you're done. So, I'm going to keep going here. If you run low on brine, just resume the recipe. So you're going to add 12 cups of water, 3 cups of pickling vinegar, the 3/4 cup of sugar, the 3/4 cup kosher salt, the celery seed, or whatever ratio of that you need to finish up your jars. Because depending on how many pickles you have, this isn't going to last you, and I don't even think it'll last for me. So no worries there, just top up the brine with the proper ratio. Complete your pickles, put them aside, and in a month you're going to have delicious pickles. So if you try this, let me know what you think, because I really would love to know your feedback on what you think of this recipe. And as always, if you have found this informative, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe.